understand why the likes of His Royal Highness Prince William and of course Catherine, Princess of Wales, must really feel towards the ex-royal Meghan Markle, particularly when I share this particular story with you. I mean, it's heartbreaking really, because as we all know, our wonderful monarch of 70 years really led from the front, did her very best in a role that really she was so young to take on when you look back all of those years ago. But that is monarchy, isn't it? She could never have foreseen, of course, that one of her own family would have upset her to such a degree, but that is exactly what both Meghan Markle and Prince Harry did towards the end of her life. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. How are you today? Hope you're well. Thank you also for your lovely comments, in particular the one about retail manners and civility. I know it's so nice and refreshing to find I'm not the only person. And as I say, I don't put everybody in that particular box, but you do come away thinking when you are out shopping, I'm just a bit of a nuisance here. I shouldn't be here. They don't want me. Yes, we're all the same, aren't we, in the end? And the bottom line is, as I often also say here on the show, they will come to regret it, because basically people make profit. We need to go in, feel warmed, welcome and valued. You're with me? Absolutely. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. This story really all centres upon the fact that Meghan Markle and, of course, Prince Harry did that now infamous interview. I'm sure they must regret this, with Oprah Winfrey, because at the time it was considered to be absolutely groundbreaking, bombshelly, all of that sort of stuff. And it was really because of their lies. Prince Harry basically claiming that his father, Prince Charles, had cut him off financially, Meghan Markle's wild racist claims, and then, of course, Prince Harry basically denying it, and say, no, he never said that. I mean, how thick do you need to be? There it is in recorded proof. But this is the most heartbreaking situation that I find, because it's come to light recently that our late and beautiful monarch did in fact sit down to watch that now famous interview. It must have been, as all of us were on that particular night, literally thinking, what are they going to come up with? Didn't take long for the bombshells and nastiness to start though, did it not? But according to a very good source, this particular interview left our late monarch in tears. And this is from a very, very close source, as I'm sure you can imagine. Now, when you think about that, put into context the age bracket of the monarch at the time, and seemingly the close relationship that she tried to show to the newbie into the British monarchy, Meghan Markle, and the ongoing closeness of Prince Harry, she must have thought, where is all of this coming from? According to that source, they basically were left dumbfounded by those claims. Obviously, as we know, Queen Elizabeth came from an age where she didn't like to show her personal feelings to the public. It wasn't that she was cold-hearted or anything like that. It was simply the way that she was brought up. You didn't necessarily wear your heart on your sleeve. But according to that good source, they'd never seen the Queen so emotionally disturbed having watched it, because she simply could not believe what she was hearing. And when you see stories like that, or you hear stories firsthand like that, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, it really does make you think, how cruel have this couple been? Because whichever way you look at it, you can say that the King Charles, is very forgiving. Naturally, it's his youngest son. But even he must sit back at times and think, I did my very best with that young lady, helping her mother, helping walk her down the aisle half the way, doing everything that they requested of him. And this was thoroughly how they repaid him, and more importantly, our monarch of 70 years. Whatever your thoughts are about Harry and Meghan, truly place that in mind, because the bottom line is that happened, and at such an advanced age, I'm sure they must live to regret it. If they don't, then they truly have hearts of stone. As ever, I'd like to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.